Hey, I'm Tom Gordon with Gordon Air Conditioning. Today I'm here to discuss a WaterFurnace 7 Series geothermal system. The WaterFurnace technology is the best system available on the market today. The geothermal technology is the best technology available today, and arguably, Gordon Air Conditioning is the best company to install it. This particular system has a variable speed blower, a variable speed compressor, and a variable speed earth coupling unit called a flow center. It has 3 zones. As you can see here is your zone board, and over here is your zone damper. One of the dampers that we can see that makes it accessible so we can look at it. 3 zones are broken down to the master bedroom suite, the main living area with the kitchen and the living room, and then the guest suite area. So here it tells you that the indoor set point is 68 degrees. I've got it set for 70 in cool and 63 in heat. It gives you the time and the date. It tells you zone 1 here, your mode, your fan, and your menu. Mode, off, heat, cool, auto, and auto heat. It's on auto. I can touch that zone button there, it goes into zone 2. Same thing for zone 2. I can turn the modes off and on for particular zones if I want to, and then zone 3 as well. Right now the compressor's on stage 1 and the speed's on 3. As it purges the system down, it just shut the system down, and it's shutting down and pulling all the energy off that system that it can, that you've already paid for, to give the maximum amount of air in the system. Just keep touching the zone 1, 2, and 3, and it keeps giving you the thermostat. Very convenient controlled. Everything's controlled from this little thermostat. As you can see from the size of my hand how big the thermostat is, it's not an overwhelming thermostat, but it's big enough to see. You just touch the buttons and they go down. Very convenient to operate, heat and cool. That's the thermostat. And I can control that from the customer's smartphone. In this particular instance, what we see here is that the humidity is currently 57% in the house, which is a little bit high. It's currently 68 degrees in the house, and the outdoor temperature is 62. For the sake of the video, I've turned the system down to 65. This is the master suite zone, zone 1. And this is what this is currently sitting at. The fan speed, as you can see here, is on 10th speed. It's on high speed compressor. All I do is take my finger and move that over, and I can control the thermostat up and down. I can cancel it, leave it at 65. I can go ahead and turn it up to a more reasonable setting. And then I can flip the screen this way, and now I go into zone 2. Zone 2 shows that it's still on the high stage compressor, still on 10th speed. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this one up as well. And I'm gonna do it one more time, and now I'm in zone 3, which is the guest suite. And as you can see, it's still sitting on 9th stage compressor, 10th stage on the speed. I'll turn that up as well. And now the system will start to shut down because it will see that it's satisfied, and you'll start to see the temperature and the speeds dropping on the compressor speed. The C9 will drop down, and speed 10 will also change. This screen here is the troubleshooting screen that I see from my customer. I'm able to log in here and look and see the system is currently running. It's running on, if you look at the bottom corner here, it says fan speed 10, compressor speed 9. The pump's on. This tells you everything it's calling, what the thermostat's calling for over to the sides. I can see what thermostat's calling for, the inputs and the outputs. It tells you you're entering air temperature, you're entering air water temperature. It gives you the temperature of the system. It tells you the electrical components here, how much current the system is pulling. It tells me the suction pressure and the liquid pressure of the refrigerant. I know everything. I can see which way the refrigerant is running, and the system gives me a diagram so I can get a visual of what the system's doing. It even gives me the temperature of the refrigerant and the pressures as well, the saturation temperature of the refrigerant. So this gives me a complete window of what's going on with your system as it runs. And I can go over here and click on historical data or thermostat configuration. This is the aid tool, troubleshooting, and it opens up a different window. It lets me look at the historical data here. It gives me all kinds of data, just tons of as I would refer to as coming from a person that's a little bit geeky myself. This gives me so much information that I can see what the problems are with the system. It gives me any kind of fault errors, anything like that. I can download it and read everything I want to read. I can go over here to the thermostat setting from here, and that way I can turn the thermostat up and down as I control it. This is what I look at, my own thermostat in the hallway, what the customer sees, and I can go ahead and turn it back up to 70 degrees in cooling. Click on zone 2,
turn that up to 70 degrees, click on zone 3, and I'm doing this all from a PC or from a tablet or whatever, and I'm done. And that is how the system works. And now the system will eventually cycle down and cycle off, and everything is done from the contractor's control panel. It's fantastic.
So the unit uses water as your heat transfer instead of air. What we do with the system is we drill 1 well per ton. This system is a 4-ton unit. So we have 4 wells that are roughly about 250 foot deep on each one. So you have 4 wells drilled in the yard, 3/4 inch polyethylene, and it comes back to what we call a header pit. The header pit ties to 1.25 inch polyethylene, which runs to the house, runs to this earth coupling unit, runs into the unit, transfers the heat, runs back into the earth coupling unit, goes back to the earth, and repeats the cycle. So instead of using air to transfer the heat, we use water. On top of that, to make the system even more efficient, the unit makes hot water with another coax heat exchanger inside the system. So when the system is running, it takes the waste heat off the compressor and puts it into your domestic water so that you get, in essence, more than free hot water. It is the most efficient, quietest system available on the market today. This customer wanted a better indoor air quality system, so we went with our level 4 IAQ package, indoor air quality package. It's the best system we have available. It uses MER filter, it has oxidation in it, and it also has the UVC and the UVV technologies. It's simply the best indoor air quality system available today that's not crazy priced. Again, this is Tom Gordon with Gordon Air Conditioning. If you'd like more information on water furnace, geothermal technologies, or Gordon Air Conditioning, or how to make your home comfortable, and we do a lot of homes for customers. We've seen a lot of stuff. We know how people build their homes to make the homes as most efficient as possible, including the installation package and the air conditioning package. We're glad to help out. Remember, Gordon Air Conditioning, making homes comfort zones since 1979.